Yeah, so like the title of excuse me, the title of Soul PAX NOIR for me is it really represents celebrating. It's like a celebration of my past and my present at the same time. Like, because soul deal, like when we talk about like the word soul, like what soul means, soul is about like emotions and feelings. Like it represents the emotional state of something. It's the individual space of something, which is like tied into how you individually feel, and that's your feelings and your emotions, your waters, and that's like the past in a sense. You know what I'm saying? The past is like water deals with the past. It's like that feelings, feelings, nostalgia, things like that, and connection, Or when we think about the people and places and things that we're connected to, that takes us into an emotional space. A lot of times we'll do things for other people that hurt us or might put us in a disadvantaged situation simply because we shared certain experiences, aka shared certain feelings and emotions between individuals in our life, and they're from our past. And based upon how big or small those experiences were, determine how much you're willing to care for somebody or do something for someone else. So it's like that's what soul is. It's like the past, and then the present is like that. That's the PAX part, because PAX is like peace, and that's what I've been able to achieve in my own individual space. It's like peace of mind, like being able to be at peace in my own space. You feel me? Like that's really what the PAX is. It's like peace in the present moment. And then NOIR is less about. It's not really like at first I was like, oh, it's the future, but man, that didn't really make sense. It's not really about a future thing. It's like. It's more about the surrounding I'm in. It's like I'm surrounded by darkness, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't mean that in a need to worry about me way, I'm just saying like, really this world is dark, you know what I'm saying? This world, I mean, it looks like all light outside, it looks like people smiling in your face, but it's all about what's going on behind the scenes, what's the intentions behind that smile, because a lot of people smile and hide things that they be hiding a knife. To come stab you in your back or in your front. Shit. Nowadays, people don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said in one song, it feel like autumn in the summer. Actually, that wasn't even on this album. That's on the song I dropped. Kind of as a single. It's not really a single. I really like that song. I really like what I did with that song. I'm still working on my mix and mastering. So, like, I listen to it. I'm like, shit, I gotta fix that. But it's all good. I'm still working, but I just wanted to share that song as an individual Lucy.
Dangerous.
Huh?
I said dangerous.
Yes, this is dangerous. Give me this right here. I love me some fire. It said when most of them get ashy. Most of them get ashy. It should take like 10 minutes for most of them to get ashy, and then 5 minutes we should wait after they get ashy.
I think that, it's kind of weird for me because I take a spiritual approach to things. I look at things from behind the scenes. So it's like, I can't disregard, what's going on, but at the same time, it's like, there's so much more behind the facade, behind what's being shown to you, to the point where people just kind of go along with anything because that's what they're used to. So, like, I understand. But at the same time, like, I can't be a part of that. So it's like I also have to, during this time, figure out a way to be honest and remain authentic, but at the same time, offer something that people could use in the real world to actually help them. Because it's one thing to make people feel good, it's another thing to actually provide useful information. And you gotta be careful there because these are real people who are dying in the streets. These are real people, real individuals with real families, and so but from when you look at what the government is doing, they treat it as a sacrifice, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. But that's part of a bigger story that I'm really excited to tell. But yeah, for this one, so yeah, New Orleans is kind of, it's like the darkness that surrounds us. That we're really in darkness. With the illusion of light. I don't want to get too far into that, but like that's really what it is. And I, Soul PAX New Orleans, like Soul PAX, that's like the soul that I brought my individual space and spirit, and then the feelings and emotions that I've created that associate with my vibration, because everyone's like a walking vibration, a walking frequency, which is the thought, walking vibration, which is the feeling that runs as a battery of that frequency. You feel me? So like, it's deep, but it's like at the same time, like I'm not trying to give niggas headaches, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. But yeah, so, like that's really what the Soul PAX New Orleans is about. It's about that, it's that depth of feeling in your individual space and your ability to, like just kind of find peace of mind within that, like that's kind of what it's about. Like, I don't even like to say what it's about because I want people to interpret it for themselves. I want people to interpret everything for themselves, like when everything that I create, because, I'm just creating to put something out in the world. Like, it's the people's job to digest it and share their thoughts on it. Like, I want people to talk about it. I want people to enjoy it, if, you know what I'm saying, if you have nothing to say, because everything is pretty much self-explanatory. But yeah, so that's really what the Soul PAX New Orleans represents in general. It's just about, and the songs on it are all about, past situations and also present, like how I feel about my present as I walk towards my future. Because, the future don't really exist. It's all about the present moment and what you make of that. That creates the future. A lot of people feel like, things are set in stone. They believe in destiny and shit like that. And like, it's cool to have a purpose, but you gotta make that shit. You gotta do that shit in real time.